Nah, this ain't Photoshop. Don't even try it. This ain't Photoshop. Y'all know what time it is. I don't even know why y'all shocked. Y'all know they pay them to do stuff like this, right? You know that, right? Yeah, just ask Lil Nas X, man. They paid to act like that, to look like that, even if they not like that. Think y'all should know that. Don't act like you don't know what the agenda is, especially for you. Let me let you in on a little secret, man. Look, the truth of the matter is every other man has already laid down for the system, okay? You are the last group of men that's having any type of fight back with the program that's going on now. And with that being said, you are the only one that can rival the program that's going on. Okay? You don't use all your resources and power to hold down the weak. You use your resources and power to hold down the strong. Okay? This is why everybody else can move a little bit more freely than you. Okay? Because they're not a threat like you are. All right? And your masculinity has always been a threat. This is why you're not allowed to see powerful love scenes with two melanated people on screen, unless it's some Tyler Perry type crap type stuff. You know, you don't get to see it. But when I said a slow drip instead of a flow, that's something that I got from the occult world. It's their saying. And I got that from a dude who, you know, went to, you know, these weird ass parties, and he talked about the stages they had to go through. And like every hour they spend an hour in one room, then they go to another room. And each room they go to, it gets more defiled. It gets more dirty. It gets more freaky. It gets more this, because they can't start you off at the bottom of the barrel with all the demonic stuff. So you have to get worked into it. And one of the things the guard said to him, hey, man, you better prefer a slow drip instead of an overflow. And I took that and I applied that to what I was seeing in the world. And I put it together. That stands for all of us. We're all attending this freak party when we're in society. And the slow drip, let me break it down to you what the slow drip is. And let's use it in terms of, males and stuff like that. The slow drip was this. It started one earring. Dudes could have one earring. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping. You know, even though earrings is for girls, you know, we ain't tripping. One earring. All right, cool. Skip it. Then we went from that to two earrings. Remember? The guys started wearing two earrings. Then we went from two earrings to guys wearing nose rings and tongue rings. Okay. Then you got two earrings, nose ring, tongue ring, and then they got y'all wearing tight clothes. From the tight clothes, they got y'all wearing skirts. And from the skirts and stuff, now they got y'all wearing purses. And from the purses and stuff, now they got y'all painting y'all nails. Now they got y'all out here like full-fledged females. Like he said, a slow drip instead of an overflow. Okay? What society is doing to you, in case you don't know what's going on with us, they're slowly leading us into a immoral future with no morals. And they're doing it drip by drip. You're not paying attention. You can't tell, but they're doing it drip by drip. Okay. And slowly we are changing till eventually we're going to get to a point. And this is what they're trying to bring about. In case you don't know, we're going to get to a point where they're going to make marrying little people. And by little people, I mean children, legal. Yes, we're going to get there. We're damn near there right now. We got 1 foot off the cliff in that direction. Okay. They're already not labeling it a disease and all that other stuff. It's not a mental disease. It's actually quite normal. This is why you got people from prison who got weird charges, dressed up in drag, reading your kids daytime stories at school. Why is that? Okay, they're corrupting us. And this is the thing. It ain't nothing that they're doing that you're not allowing them to do. The fact that you don't stand up and protest anything is why everything bad is happening. That's why I do not hesitate to say what I don't like, what I don't stand for, and what's not me. Because when it goes down, okay, nobody's going to look at me and say he didn't say nothing, I didn't know. It's going to be on record that I wasn't with this program. I don't care how the world went down and what it went under. Okay. I went kicking and screaming. I didn't want it. I will not go quietly into the night. That's me. And you guys have to display that because, as I said before, once you become aware, you ignore and you still choose to engage, you will not be forgiven. You will be charged. You know, but this is the way y'all took it now because y'all thought this stuff was funny. It was never funny. You know, in the 70s, in the 80s and stuff like that, and in the 90s, you wasn't the face of homosexuality. You know that, right? That was a European look, but they switched it. Because I notice anything derogatory, demeaning, or low vibrational that they come up with, you guys are very competitive to compete in the low vibrational Olympics. When y'all pick up something bad, y'all pick it up to the fullest. But this ain't no Photoshop. I mean, don't y'all got a boxer to do stuff like this? Wearing purses, and where do you think this leads to? Now we talking about boxing, right? Okay, well, if the dudes are like this, now I'm finna link it to boxing. If the dudes are like this, now doesn't it contribute to the fanboyism and the protection? Don't talk about my man type of mentality in boxing and why we can't get no fights? Because these dudes is in love with these guys. Obviously. You got content creators stalking other content creators to get them in bed. Come on now, man. Put it together. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.